Hello, everybody. Come on in on this Monday night, July the 19th, 2021. Come on in. Come on in. I am waiting for you to chime in with me. Let me know when you're in. Let us know when you're in. Let us know when you're there. We are in. We are in on live. So chime in, the three of you that are watching. And I hope that you can hear me. And I hope that you can hear me. I'm going to turn that volume down so that I can see that from here. All right, all right. Charles is there. Charles is there. Rather interesting day on the market, to say the least, for a Monday. I must say it has been a rather interesting day on the market for a Monday. And if today is Monday and it looked as though it was a Tuesday, Tuesday should be rather exciting. Tuesday should be rather exciting. So certainly I'm looking forward to see what the market looks like on Tuesday, on Tuesday, on tomorrow. Let us know that you're there. Make a comment. Tell us who you are, where you're from, where you're coming in from. But I'm going to go ahead and start. Because I know different individuals are watching from different platforms. So I'm going to go ahead and start from right where I am. All right. I'm going to start from right here where I am. Okay. This is what I want to start with. Let me start with some new IPOs. Justin, what's good? Good evening, Patrick and Tammy. Let me start with some new IPOs. And we talked about Duolingo. Y'all, again, I'm sorry because I'm outside. And so we talked about Duolingo, if I'm not mistaken, right, Justin? We talked about Duolingo, and if I'm not mistaken, you can purchase that now. There's a lot of them that's coming up. Soon, and very soon. So like F45 training, Clear Secure, which is YOU. Charles Buford, I was talking about YOU, the stock name. The name of the stock is YOU, or Clear Secure. And then there's FIGS. And of course, I've gotten some of all of those. Um, and you can pre-order those. There's some new ones that are coming out. There's some new ones that are coming out. The first one I'll talk about is Duolingo. It's scheduled to come out on, well, it came out on today. It came out on No, I'm sorry. It's scheduled to come out on the 28th. I bought it today. I bought it today. I think to start off with, I bought two, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see. I bought two of them today, Duolingo. I'm queued, yes, for two. I bought it today, and they're scheduled to come out on the 28th of this month. The next one is Robinhood Markets. Robinhood Markets is scheduled to come out on the 29th. Scheduled to come out on the 29th. And so I'm looking at that one now. I think I'm gonna buy. I'm gonna go now and I'm gonna buy. Let's say four. Yeah, I'm gonna buy two of those. I'm gonna buy two of those. Um, and so that's Robinhood Market. All right, and then the Market Incorporation, and then the other one. Um, the other one is Risky Field Limited. Risky Field Limited is also expected to IPO on the 29th of July. On the 29th of July, expected to come out between $18 and $20. I'm interested. So I'm going to go and I'm going to purchase some of those. Start request. And it says it's 20, it's right now it's up to $24. And so I'm going to buy five of those. Five of those. All right. So I'm putting my pre-order in, and hopefully they will all fill. So all now then there's one more. I'm sorry that um, there's one more called Outbrain. Outbrain is expected to IPO on the 23rd, which is I think sometime this week, 19, 21, 2, 3, which is Friday. I have some of those already. I queued. Let me see. How much did I purchase? I purchased 10 of those. I purchased 10 of those on the 17th of July. On the 17th of July. So all of those IPOs I've gotten into. What's up, CJ? Good to see you. All right. So that's IPO. And for those of you who does not know what that is, that's when a company is about to go public and put their stuff on the market so that everybody can get chunks or pieces of it and be a part of the market. All right. I mean, part of that company on the market. Now, it does not say as of yet whether or not any of those will make distribution on dividends, with whether or not they will have dividends. And so we'll have to actually wait until it IPOs to see if it's going to have dividends. So certainly we're looking forward to that. All right. All right. All right. That's IPO. We're done with IPO. That was the first thing I was supposed to talk about tonight is IPO. And so we're done with IPO. We'll probably come back to it later if someone has a question about it. And if you have a question, please post your questions and certainly we'll get to it. All right. As I said earlier, if I didn't know better, I would think that today is Tuesday or was Tuesday. If I didn't know better, I would think that today was Tuesday. Now, why am I saying that? Because of the fact that for a Monday, the market opened up in a bloody bath, if you paid attention to that. Now, where you are, Charles, 3 hours behind, and I think Patrick's is somewhere in Georgia, so he's with us on the East Coast. But but Charles, when you got up, the market was probably looking good because 9 o'clock or 9:30 our time is 6:30 your time. So around probably 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock when you got up, the market was probably looking pretty good. But this is how bad it was for me this morning. Let me talk about my investing this morning. When it opened up at 9:30, between 9:30 and 10:10, I had already lost $4,000 and some change. I had already lost $4,000 and some change. And what's up, William? And then of course I know how the market works. From 9:30 until about 10:15 or so, the market, especially on Mondays, is trying to fix itself. What do I mean by that? Everybody's coming in and they're turning everything on. They're turning everything on. So the market, the ticker can be rather confusing. It may look as though that it's bad when it's probably not all that bad. So I don't trip on stuff like that for about the first 45 minutes from 9:30 to about 10:15. And then after a while, it started fixing itself. It started fixing itself. Um, and if I go here, because I was losing up into yeah up until 11:30. I was losing up until 11:30 because I started out, and then at one point, like I said, I was down big time. But I wasn't concerned because I look at at 10:10 I was down $1,300, and then $1,400, and then 11:30 at exactly 11:35 or so. That's when mine turned green, which I expected. I had expected that it turned green at 11:30, and then for me it was green the rest of the day. But for the most part, um, most of the stuff on the market that I have was in the red today. For the most part, what saved me was Moderna. Moderna saved me today. Um, what else? Because I had a couple calls. I had a couple calls for the Moderna, and I'll tell you what I did here in just a moment. Uh, I had a couple calls for. I'll tell you what I saw. I had a couple calls for uh, Novavax. Novavax. I had a couple calls for that and made a whole lot of money. I had because I was trying to explain to a friend of mine, a very good friend of mine, how to do it. So whatever I tell him to buy, I would turn around and buy the same thing. And he was most exciting today because he watched his portfolio go up big time. And then, of course, we were on the phone, and I was telling him I don't like being on the phone with people who makes me nervous because he was rather nervous, and that's why I don't like doing the one-on-one teaching because nerve-wracking people just makes me nervous. And so he was nervous, so he wanted to sell because he was making $500 and $600. And so I said, bro, just sell. And so I think he sold one of his Norvax and saved about and made about $500. Then he turned around and then he had that money to be put in his portfolio, and then he turned around and started buying some other stuff. Remember, in Nvidia is NVDA. All right, all right. So what I was doing also with that, I had three of those, and believe it or not, all of them were calls. Number one, all of them were calls. Number one, and then number two, um, uh, I made a whole lot of money from all of them and combined because I sold all of them. If I'm not mistaken, I sold all of them. Let me make sure before I don't tell the truth. Yes, I sold all of them before 3 o'clock. Excuse me, before 4 o'clock. I sold all of them before 4 o'clock, and between the three of those, I had made like $4,000, and then another $2,000 and some change from Moderna because I had three Moderna. So I sold two of them and made a close to almost $2,000 on one of them, and over. Well, let me put it like this: almost $3,000 on one of them, and almost $2,000 on one of them. So when you combine those, it was those like over $5,000. And then I bought another one. I bought a Moderna, a 305 Moderna call to close on the 23rd of July, which of course is this Friday. So if you look at Moderna, where Moderna is right now, if I bet the market that Moderna would go up to 305, um, and right now it's at 316. Who I'm in the money. I'm winning big time. Even on that one, it said that short moment that I had it, I made $826 even. And if I sell it, I will get, as of this moment, $1,708 even if I sell that one. So combined total all today, I made over $8,000, which isn't bad for a Monday that looked like a Tuesday. It's not bad for a Monday that looked like a Tuesday. So um, um, so now let me tell you um, what I did. Let me tell you what I did. Um, what I did. What I did was what I did was bought some puts. Why? Tomorrow is Tuesday. Now we know what normally happens on a Tuesday. We know the norm for a Tuesday, right? We know what normally happens on Tuesdays. And so for the norm, the Tuesdays are usually bloody bath that looks like what Monday looked like today. So I turned around and bought some puts for tomorrow's just before closing of the market today. And I'll tell you what I purchased. I'll tell you what I purchased. I purchased Snap. I purchased Snap. Thanks to Cornelius or CJ. I purchased Snap. A put for Snap, and then I purchased a put, I think, for the airliners and the cruise liners. So now, when I say the airliners and the cruise liners, not all of them. American Airlines, United Airlines, and then for the cruise liners, Norwegian, and then also Carnival, um, Carnival. Of course, Royal Caribbean is my favorite. Royal Caribbean is my favorite. So I really didn't mess with that one. All right. Um, so those are the puts that I bought. And the reason being is because Tuesdays are usually bad. So I don't want to wait until Tuesday to try to purchase puts because if you do that, they're going to be rather expensive. Now, I don't care if Monday and Tuesday flips around into and tomorrow's market looks good. If tomorrow's market looks good and it's all in the green, I want it to be that way. I don't want it to be the norm, which is bad. That's not so good. That's good. And that's not good. I want it to be good tomorrow. So if that's the case, I'll simply sell my puts. I'll sell my puts. And then as of today, I've had so much money deposited into my portfolio, I over $8,000 in my portfolio, in my buying power, that I can sell my puts and buy calls if that's the case. But let me tell you, I won't do that. And you all got to get into the habit. If you're not already in, don't try to buy nothing between 10 and 10:15 because the market always tries to figure itself out. The ticker, people are coming in and switching switches on and everything, and the market is trying to figure itself out. So you might go in and buy a call at 9:45, for example. And then when you look around, that call was making money because the market is trying to figure itself out. But then once it figures itself out, especially on a Tuesday, it's now you should have bought a put. So be careful with that to kind of hold off on the market till after 10 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time, after 10 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time. If y'all have questions, please let me know. If you have questions, let me know. Then, of course, my Disney call. Disney call Disney is not doing well. The stock itself, I don't think. Let me do it like this. I'm gonna just call up the calls I have that aren't doing well, and as a matter of fact, I tried to sell Disney today because I know if it wasn't doing well today, it's going to do even worse tomorrow. All right, but I have the Snap put, and then SNDL, which I need to sell because that's not doing well. Microsoft, I have a call, and that call expires on this Friday. It's not doing well. And then Apple, I have two calls, two contracts, that is, for Apple for 147 by the 23rd of this month. And if I go down and see where Apple is, where is Apple as of right now? Apple is not doing good at all because it's in the red. Disney is not doing good. Apple is at 143.16, 143.16, and then like I said, I have an Apple call for 147. So unless something drastic happens between now and Friday, because that one closes out on Friday, I'll probably lose out on that one. Zoom, Zoom, I have three share. I'm sorry. Zoom, no, I don't have. That's not Zoom. That's different. And then Microsoft, we mentioned, it's not doing well. I have a call for that. It's not doing well, and if it didn't do well today, if things goes well, the same as always, it probably will not do well on tomorrow. And then IBM, I have a call for 140 for IBM. And the only reason I did that because IBM had their earnings call today. IBM had their earnings call today, and I want to see what did they do. IBM, they had their earnings call today. They closed at 143. I have a call for 140. So that's why I'm losing because they lost 90. Now, watch this now. They lost 98 cents today during the market. But guess what? After their earnings call this afternoon, they gained $5.08. They gained $5.08 after the earnings call, after the market closed today. So hopefully my IBM call will turn around for me tomorrow because if I have a 140 call and currently it's at 143 and it gained $5, that's 148. I will be in the money as long as IBM is green tomorrow morning. But of course, we know how it is with the Tuesday. I wish tomorrow was Wednesday instead. YOU. Can you say that with me, Charles Buford? YOU. I think it was you that got kind of confused today when I was telling you to purchase some U. Now, U is a new stock. YOU is a new stock. It is a new stock. It IPO just a couple weeks ago, so we know how things are when a new stock IPOs. It's going to be kind of shady in the beginning. So what I did with you is I purchased 20 shares. It IPO'd, um, and as of now, I'm losing. I'm losing. It does not pay dividends. I'm losing. I have one contract with IOU to close on, excuse me, with YOU to close on August the 20th. That it will go up to $45. And currently it's at $39.20. So that's not a bad call because I have until August the 20th. Of course, as according to I have more, 20, I have 20 stocks in there with them. And then also I have one contract with them. And so it would benefit me to hold on to it. It would benefit me to hold on to it. All right. So that's why um I'm gonna just hold on to YOU until later on. I'm gonna hold on to YOU until later on. All right. All right. Okay. And then there's another one pretty much new called NEGG. If you look that up, I have a call. I have a call for NEGG. NEGG. I have a $35 call for that one. NEGG. What is the name of that stuff? That is Newegg Commerce. Newegg Commerce. I have a $35 call for that one. It lost $4.79 today, close at $24.85. I have a call of $35. Guess what? But not to close until September the 17th. That's a long call. A Hail Mary. That's a Hail Mary. That's a long call. NEGG. So I've lost some money with that one. It's saying, according to them, I've lost some money with that one. So, but I'm going to hold on to it. I'm going to hold on to it because if it's just IPO not too long ago, right, it's going to probably lose money before it starts to make money. So hopefully it'll turn around for me. It'll turn around for me. While I'm there, let me mention a couple of these. That's really inexpensive. That's really inexpensive. Um, they're really inexpensive. All right. Okay. So I'm gonna tell you, but the first one is NRXP. NRXP Pharmaceuticals. NRXP. That's NRXP. November Romeo X-Ray Pharmaceuticals. Closed today at $12.45. So you got to research that one. Now, it does not pay dividends. Um, um, and they're going to, no, they don't pay dividends. And they lost $3.86. Excuse me, I'm sorry. They gained $3.86 today during the market and another 0.77 cents after market. That one you cannot trade with. You can only buy the stocks. You can't trade with that. But guess what? It would benefit you. Let's look back at it. Let's look at it. Um, um, it doesn't do too bad. It doesn't do too bad. Over the past 3 months, it lost $18. Over the past week, it gained $2.14. Over the past month, $2.65. Over the past year. Well, I don't think I'll mess with that one because it's lost more than it's gained. It's lost more than it gained because over the past 3 months, it has lost $18.75. So now that would be a good one to have, but it's not. It's not going to be a quick growth, and then you're probably going to lose more money than you're going to gain. So I wouldn't mess with that one. I wouldn't mess with that one. There's another one that's not too bad and it's doing very well. Y'all need to write this one down. It's not too bad and it's doing very well. The ticker is CYTK. 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 Citco Kinetics. Citco Kinetics. Citco Kinetics. Guess what? Today they gained $7.77, 7.77, and then another 92 cents after market to close at $27.92. They have never lost money. Today they gained 777. Over the past week they gained 877. Over the past month 637. Over the past 3 months 319. Over the past year 385. And then 5 years $18. So it's not a bad stock to have. It's not a bad stock to have. $27.92. You can trade with it. Number one, you can trade with that one. It does not pay dividends. It does not pay dividends. All right. So what I'm going to do with that one, right? I'm going to buy 5 of them. I want to buy 5 of the stocks. That's going to cost me $139.60. It'll process tomorrow morning. I want to buy 5 of the stocks. It will process tomorrow morning. Then I'm going to turn around and I want to look at the trade options. I want to look at the trade option. The trade option says that currently it's $27.92. If I want to bet the market that it's going to go up to $28 by August the 20th, it will cost me $340. That's not a bad call. I think I'm going to get one of those. Or $29, $3.03. $30, $2.40. Excuse me, $240. I think I'm saying those wrong. Let me say it again. If you want to bet the market that it will go up to $28, it will cost you $340. If you want to bet that it will go up to $29, it will cost you $300.03. If you want to bet that it'll go up to $30, it will cost you $240. $240. Okay, so that's how that works. All right, that's not a bad one. I just purchased 5 of the stocks because it's the trending stocks that always makes money. It always makes money for the forever. It's not. It really hasn't lost any money. Has it gained a whole lot of money? No, but it hasn't lost any money. It has not lost any money. So please be mindful of that. So even if you don't trade with it, it's a good one because it's a good one to learn how to trade with. To learn how to trade with, because even if you go all the way up, if you want to, currently it's $27.92 and you don't want to spend a whole lot of money, then bet the market that it will go up by August the 20th to $33, almost $3, right? To 30, 27, 20, 29, 31, $5, $6, something like that. That will only cost you $165. And then you have until August the 20th, or if you see along the way that you've made a pretty good profit, sell it and get out of it. You don't have to hold it. Please understand that. You do not have to hold it until August the 20th. You will not have to hold it until August the 20th. Okay, so please be mindful of that. You will not have to hold it until August 20th. Okay, I'm getting some calls from the others on the. Okay, um, okay, all right. We talked about Duolingo, right? We talked about Duolingo. It's a good one to have. It's a new stock. So Duolingo, it's a new stock. DUOL. All right. Justin posted something on our Facebook page about that today. All right. All right. He posted something. So thank you, Justin, for that. Okay. All right. And the next thing. Next thing. All right, the next thing. All right, the next thing. Uh, some of my favorites that didn't do well today. Chipotle. Chipotle closed today at $1,551.16 because they lost $9 today. What a call that would have been. That would have been a great call. That would have been a great call for Chipotle. I mean, a great put. I'm sorry, a great put. Microsoft, we talked about it already. Apple, we talked about already. Amazon, another one of my favorites. I have quite a few Amazon. Amazon closed today at $3,556.33. Why? Because they lost $24. That would have been a great put. That would have been a great put to be in. And then, but guess what? It should look pretty good tomorrow because they gained $6.74 after market today. They gained $6.74. Another one, if you're new at this and you don't want to spend a lot of money learning how to do calls and puts, another one is DraftKings, DKNG, DraftKings. They closed today at $45.23. They gained 87 cents today during the market, another 57 cents after market. DraftKings, I've never lost money with. I have quite a few shares of it. I've never lost money, made a whole lot of money on DraftKings. And then, of course, they do not pay dividends. All right. But DraftKings, you can trade with it. You can trade with it. You can trade with it. For example, if you want to say, which I wouldn't do it for July the 23rd, but let's go to July the 23rd. You want to say DraftKings is at $45.23. If you want to bet that it'll go up to $45.50 by this Friday, that will cost you $81. Now, um, for the most part, you will you should buy more than one. You can buy two or three of those, right? Contracts, not the stock itself. Contracts, and double your money and triple your money. CJ, you're saying you have too much of what? You have too much of what? All right. So that's DraftKings. That's an easy one to learn how to do calls with. That you're not going to spend a whole lot of money. You're not going to spend a whole lot of money because um, they're easy to work with. You have too much of DraftKings, too many. You talk about you have too many of the stocks, too many of the stocks, or too many of the option the calls. You have too many calls, and I think from what we talked about earlier, then tomorrow, then you could sell some of those if it's not if you haven't lost too much money, you would benefit by selling some of it. But DraftKings is one that you could learn how to do this stuff with DraftKings. Okay, and so all right. So let me go to the next one. After DraftKings, all right. Disney. We know how things are slowly but surely opening back up. So Disney's kind of sideways right now. Disney's really sideways, but then they're moving down more so than up. So Disney closed today at $173.69. They lost $6.36 today during the market. They gained 74 cents after market. I have quite a few of those, and I've had a lot of those, but as long as I've had them, I've only lost $50.58, but I've gained $5,430.88 from my Disney. All right. And so when you go over to my options, of course, I'm losing on my options because I have a call. I have a call with Disney, and that call, as I said earlier, I tried to sell today too late, so it didn't process. That Disney would go up to 187.50. I have a call that Disney would go up to 187.50, and currently is at 173.69. So, and then I think I'm supposed to close that on this Friday. Am I right? Yes. No. Disney closes. Yeah, this Friday. I have one call, so I'll probably lose all of my money with that one. Um, um, I'll probably lose all my money with that one. Okay. All right. And then some others, let's go to AMD. AMD is another beginner's one if you want to. Now, some of you who were on, who Justin, I know you were on. We can remember when AMD was 15, $18 per share. We're talking the stocks now, per share. And so it was that low, and a lot of people were learning how to do calls with it. And now, as of today, that stock AMD closed at $87.23 because they gained 69 cents today during the market and another 65 cents after market. I've made a whole lot of money on AMD, and I have 50 shares of AMD. I have 50 shares of AMD. You cannot. There are no dividends for AMD, but you can trade. You can trade with AMD. And for example, if you want to go to this Friday, which is a short call, right? If you want to go to this Friday, which is a short call, to bet that $87.23 will go up to $87.50, that will cost you $126. That's not bad. That is not bad. Now, to be honest with you, would I do it tonight, tomorrow? Well, we got to see how the market's going tomorrow, because again, tomorrow is Tuesday. Tomorrow is Tuesday. Welcome aboard, classmate. I see you. I see you, classmate. Welcome aboard. Angie says she have a $49 call on DKNG. A $49 call. You're betting that it will go up to how much, Angie? You're betting that it will go up to how much? You said you have a $49 call. So, and it's at on DKNG. I think you said so let me go back to that one. On DKNG, and DKNG is currently at $45. So if you have a $49 call on it, it is currently at $45. It's gaining. Hopefully it does well tomorrow. So when is yours supposed to close, Angie? When is the close? When is it supposed to close? Are you closing this Friday? Are you closing this Friday? Or is it a long call? Is it a Hail Mary? Is it a Hail Mary? Um, and I know the guys know what the Hail Marys are, right? So NIO. I don't know if anybody have NIO, but NIO is a stock that we know that a whole lot of people made a whole lot of money on the 5th of July of last year. Right on the 5th of July of last year, when that stock was actually a penny stock. It was actually a penny stock on the 5th of July of last year. Um, and a whole lot of people made a whole lot of money. I'm not going to call any name to put anybody out, but one particular person made about $9,500 in 20 minutes. They, don't forget, you do not have to own the stock closing Friday. I see you, Angie. All right. You don't have to own the stock to play trades or to play options, trade option with it. He did not own any NIO, and he bought, I think, either $1,500 or $2,000 worth of NIO calls, and it went from $2 and some change up to $19 in about a day. And so he made a killing on that. And then sold and did almost the same thing with $4,500 the next day. All right, so, but NIO is not where it used to be. Of course, it's not a penny stock anymore. What is NIO? NIO is just like Tesla. It's an electrical car company. All right. And it is a holding company which engages in the design, manufacture, and the sale of electric vehicles. All right. Its products include the EP9 super car and the ES8 7-seater SUV. It provides users with home charging, Power Express valet service, and other power solutions, including access to public charging, access to power mobile charging trucks and battery swapping, et cetera, et cetera. In other words, it's just like Tesla. That's right, China's Tesla, right? And so it's going to be just like Tesla. So if you're not in NIO now, and I'm talking to stocks, maybe you can get in the options, in as much that you can increase your buying power so that you can buy some NIO. Because guess what? And I think I've explained to y'all before that I had 100 shares, and then on contracts I had 100 shares of on the contracts on the call, and it actually processed. It was not my intention to process to buy 100 shares, but I had the money in my buying power, and so it automatically sold me 100 contracts of NIO. So what I did is I turned around and sold 50. I sold 50 of the NIO's contract and kept 50. Well, looking back now, I should not have done that. I didn't need the money, but NIO wasn't doing all that well for a minute there. So I sold 50 of it, kept 50 of it. So I still have 50 shares of NIO. And looking at this, I've done very well. Even today, I've made pretty good money today on it. And then overall, I made 189.86% overage than what I started with. So NIO is pretty good. All right. So if I were you, I would do two things. I would purchase some NIO, even if it's just five. Because with me, I always purchase everything in bulks of either 5, 10, 15, 20, all the way up to 50, And sometimes if it's a penny stock, less than $5, I will get it up to get in on it at 100 shares, particularly if it's less than $5, if it's a penny stock. So NIO. And then we know the deal with AMC. AMC had made a lot of people rich. AMC Entertainment made a lot of people rich a few months ago. It closed today at $34.92. AMC, I've really haven't lost. Only thing I've lost since I've had it, and I've made $7,511.80 on AMC, and I've only lost $1.36. Not bad, huh? Not bad at all. Um, uh, Justin said he got in NIO at $15, and I hope you got a whole lot of shares, Justin, because I remember those days. All right, so with AMC, they do pay dividends. AMC, they do pay dividends, right? And so you want to get some of those. You want to get in. Now, AMC had been as high as $72.62. That's when a whole lot of people made a whole lot of money. Some of them made that money and sold, or sold some of it and kept the money in their buying power, like I did. And because let me see how many I have. With AMC, I had 100 shares, believe it or not. And then when it went all the way up to $72, and when it started dropping, I sold whatever. Well, let me put it like this: I kept 34 shares. So I have 34 shares of AMC, and so again, they pay dividends. They do pretty well. I don't think it's going to do what it did a couple months ago. All right. So it's not a bad stock to have. It's not a bad stock to have. And then of course, GameStop did the same thing as AMC. GameStop made a whole lot of people a whole lot of money just about 2 months ago or so. GameStop closed today at $172.99, and they gained $4.45 today during the market and lost 50 cents after market. I am hoping that Monday and Tuesday switched around, and Tuesday would be a pretty good day on the market. All right, because of course Monday was not good. And then I'm so surprised at myself, because even though Tuesday wasn't a good day on the market, I did pretty well for a somewhat Tuesday day on a Monday. I did pretty well, so I was pretty shocked. Of course, a GameStop, not yeah, GameStop does not pay dividends. You can trade with GameStop, and then of course, for the most part, they're not cheap. So you can buy some to close on the 23rd, which is a Friday of this week. Currently, it's at $172.99. You can make a call that it would close at 175, but that will cost you $653. Why? Because GameStop, when it moves, it moves. When GameStop moves, it moves in both directions. All right. And then, of course, you can buy a put. You can buy a put that GameStop will go from 172.99 to 172.50, and that will cost you $715. That will cost you $715. Right. So I really didn't mess with that one. Or then you can, of course, go out to even longer. You can go out to a longer put, or call, a longer put or call. All right. Here's a company that's called Clover Health Investment. Y'all look it up. The ticker is CLOV. CLOV. Now, watch this now. Um, Now, I have some of those, and I'll be honest with you, I'm not doing well with it at all. I'm not doing well with it at all. I think I bought $100 worth of it. Yeah, I bought 10 of it when it was. Uh, Let me see what I went in at. But my point is that I've lost $19. I've lost $19, or 18.65%. All right. Um, so that's a good one to have, but it doesn't make you a whole lot of money. You're just going to have that, and then hopefully when it surpasses $10 again, because I think there was one point that one had been all the way up to $28.85, and then it has been as low as $7.65, and then as of today, it was as high as $8.38, and then it closed at $8.29. So that would be a good one to just to have in your portfolio. It's not going to make you fast money, but slow money. So think about that one. All right. All right. Here's a penny stock. Here's a penny stock. I don't have any of this one, because I sold it. I sold it on June the 21st. I had some of these one. This one is called CTRM, Castor Maritime. It's only $2.04 per share. It didn't make any money today on the market. It made a penny after market. All right. And it usually, when I had it, when did I buy it? I bought it I bought it on May the 28th as a split, and then it wasn't doing all that well, so I sold all of it on on June the 21st. On June the 21st, Castro Maritime. All right, a penny stock, a penny stock. Then of course there's another one that's not too bad. Um, let's see. No, I won't even mention that one because it loses too much money. BNGO by Bio Nano Genomics. Bio Nano Genomics. I won't even mention that one, so because it doesn't do well. Um, um, Here is another one that does not do bad at all. This one is another one that does not do bad at all. The ticker is OCGN. OCGN. It it made um, um, it made 86 cents today during the market, another 11 cents after market, been closed at $7.63 and closed at $7.63. It doesn't do bad. It doesn't do bad because in the past week it has gained 72 cents. The past month, $1.21. The past 3 months, $2.02. The past year, $7.42. So it's a slow growth stock. Number one, it does not pay dividend, but guess what? You can trade with that one. You can trade with that one. And it's not expensive. For example, if you want to say that it's currently it's $7.63, if you want to say that it's going to go up to $8 by this Friday, that will only cost you $27 for one. You can buy 5 of those, and if the luck happens to be on your end, you can make a whole lot of money with that one. You can make a whole lot of money with that one. Or if you buy 10 for $270, 10 for $10 $270. Justin, which one did the reverse split? You're talking about the one because I noticed that earlier. One of them that I was on was saying about the split. All right, or you could say that that same one we were just talking about, OCGN, will go up to $8.50 by this Friday. That will cost you $17 for one contract. $17 for one contract. All right. Okay, Justin, I see what you're saying. Yes, that's right. They did that split, and that's what it told me on mine too. I had to split. All right. All right. And then of course, that's not bad. Or if you want to, you can go out long. The Hail Mary is what I call them. Let's go to August the 20th. Let's go to August the 20th. And if you want to say that that $7.63 that it is now will change to $8 by August the 20th, that will cost you $81 for one of them. Now, that probably will be the case because for the most part, as I said earlier, that one hardly ever loses money. Does it make fast money? Matter of fact, I'm gonna buy some. I'm gonna buy some. I'm gonna I'm gonna buy some of those OCGN. I'm gonna buy 10. That's going to cost me $76.30. Now, is it a good thing to buy on a Monday afternoon like that, not knowing how the market's going to do on Tuesday, knowing that the market's usually bad on Tuesdays? Well, for me, if it processes, remember in both of my accounts, I have over $25,000. So all I'll have to do is sell it if I see that it's not working out for me. But I want to keep it until at least Wednesday. At least Wednesday. I'm going to buy 10 of the stock for $76.30. $76.30. All right. That's what I did. Then guess what? With OCGN, you can trade with those. You can trade with those. And again, if I want to close it for this Friday for $27, that it will go up to $8 by this Friday, that will cost me $27. All right. We know how the market is probably going to be tomorrow. I hope I am so wrong and the market is very good tomorrow. I hope I'm so wrong and the market is very good tomorrow. I think I have about 6 minutes left, y'all. So let's say I'm going to put in a call. Let me go back to August the 20th for the Hail Mary. I'm going to go back to August the 20th for the Hail Mary. And then I'm going to say that OCGN is going to go from is going to go up to $1. It's going to go up to $1 for the most part, a little over $1. In other words, it's currently at $7.63. I want to say that it's going to go up to $8.50 by August the 20th. That's going to cost me $68. Guess what? Guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to buy two of them. That will cost me $136 to get two of them. All right. All right. And so $136, I'm going to review it, swipe up to purchase it. My order has been received to buy two of them for $136. Done. Hopefully it processes tomorrow morning, and hopefully Tuesday doesn't make me lose a lot of money. But again, it's a Hail Mary, so I would at least hold on to it through Tuesday. Because remember, with that one, it's not a fast growing stock, nor is it a fast losing stock. Hopefully tomorrow that one is doing very well. So I have some of the stock, and I'm doing day trades with it. Day trade with it. What I'm trying to do before I close out, I'm trying. You know, it's kind of bad to purchase stocks or day trades when the market is closed, because we don't know what the market's going to do tomorrow morning, and then sometime it will be way beyond what we've tried to purchase it at, and so it won't execute. And so what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to get to something that I can buy a put on. But everything that I'm looking at, for example, MVIS. If you look at MVIS, I hope y'all are taking notes because I know I'm moving fast. Microvision closed today at $13.70. It closed today at $13.70 because it gained 5 cents today during the market, 3 cents after market. Now that's not a good one, because for the past week it has lost $1.43. For the past month it's lost $5.11. And then it doesn't pay dividends, but you can trade with it. So watch this now. It's not a good one for call. Even though they gained money today, let me see. Even after market today, they gained money. They gained 3 cents after market. If you want to trade with it, and then even if you go to this Friday for a put, if I put a put in, that is going to go from $13.70 to $13.50 by this Friday, that will cost me $58. That will cost you the $58. Debbie, I'm sure glad you're with us. I'm sure glad you're with us. All right. Debbie, were you trying to find us on the other place? I think you got to click the picture to take you to the YouTube. All right, I got to tell people that. All right. If I want to do a put for that one, it will cost me $58. Normally, Tuesdays are bad. MVIS usually loses money, not gain. So that's a good one to mess with a put on. All right. So let's say I'm going to do one for this Friday. This Friday, and it will cost me $58 for one put. That it will close, that it will go from, let me close that again. That it will go from $13.70 to $13.50. What is that? Lose 19 cents? If that's what I'm saying, it will lose 19 cents by Friday. And then, so it'll cost me $58. So if I tell it I want one of those, or, well, it's going to say $60. It's going to say $60. And so two of those will cost me $120. Two of those will cost me $120. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to buy two of them. I'm going to review it, swipe up to submit it. The order has been received, done. All right. All right. And so that's what I did. A put. So I'm showing you all. And then when we go to Zoom, you all will be able to see my screen of what I'm doing. We can't do that here. At least I haven't figured out how to show you my screen. I wish I could share my screen with you, but on this, I don't think I can. Create a poll. All right, edit, no, end screen, no, I can't do. What's this right here? Send feedback. All right, so what's this right here? Participant pop-up chat. Okay. So I just wanted you to see how the puts work. All right. So I bought some stocks in the front of you tonight. I bought some puts. or at least one, I think. And then I'll buy one more, and then I buy some calls. I buy some calls. So let's find something else. That's MVIS. Workhorse. Mm, I think that's one of Angie's favorites, right, Angie? If you're still there, Angie, I think that's one of your favorites. Workhorse today closed at $11.25. They gained 5 cents today during the market, another 3 cents after market. All right. Workhorse does not pay dividend, but you can trade with it. Over the past today, like I said, I just mentioned with a gain today, and then this week, over the past week, it's lost $1.19. Over the past month, it lost $3.70. Over the past 3 months, $1.70. Over the past year, $3.25. So Workhorse would be another one. I'm going to trade with that. To close on this coming Friday, July the 23rd. On this coming Friday, July the 23rd. And I'm going to change my call to put. All right. I want to say that Workhorse is going to go from $11.25 to exactly $11. It's going to lose a quarter. It's going to lose 25 cents by this Friday. So I'm going to, and you guess how much it's going to cost me? Only $43. That's why I was telling you all, I don't show you all the things that I do that most people that I know is my cousin CJ is there, Deborah is there, Angie's there, Justin there. Those guys got big money. They're the big money people, right? They got big money, so you can't follow them. They've been making those bets with $1,200 like me, $1,800. So don't follow them. I'm showing you all how to do the same thing I'm doing at an inexpensive rate. Am I making sense? At an inexpensive rate. So the put for Workhorse that I'm going to put in for $43, and guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to buy two of them, and two of them will cost me $86. To say that Workhorse is going to lose 19 cents. Did we say 19 cents? Two of them, $86. Because currently, let's do that again. Currently, it is at $11.25, and then I just did a put for this Friday that it's going to go down to $11. So in essence, I'm saying that it will lose 25 cents. It will lose 25 cents by this Friday. All right. And Workhorse has been losing lately. I just explained to you, and you can read the charts, right? If you go back the past day, now it gained 8 cents today, total 8 cents today. But over the past week, $1.19, it has lost. Over the past month, $3.70, it has lost. Over the past 3 months, $11. $1.07, it has lost, and over the past year, $3.25. So the projections are that it's good for a put. Now, I didn't, CJ, I know how CJ is. CJ loved the theater. He loved the theater in the Delta. CJ be on them theaters and deltas now. I'm like, this man with them theaters and delta. He loved them. And I taught him very well. That's the first place you go. And of course, as you all can see, I didn't check those out just now, right? The statistics is there. But when you go to buy and let me go back and look at Workhorse, July the 23rd, put, and I'm going to go look at the theta and the delta just for CJ. The delta for that one is negative, CJ, is negative 0.41. So isn't that a good one, CJ? It's not a positive number for the delta. It's a negative number. Am I right, CJ? And then when you look at the theta, it's a negative 0.06. So what are my chances of, if that processes tomorrow morning? I should have done this today prior to closing, right? I should have done it today prior to closing, because if that processes tomorrow morning, I'm going to be in the money, because if you look at the delta in the theater, it says it all. It says it speaks for itself. And I know Charles is probably still there. Charles Buford is still there. And we really haven't talked about the delta in the theater for you. I don't know whether you know about those or not, Charles, because I know tonight is Monday and a lot of the newcomers are usually not here on Mondays. But the deltas and the theaters, you got to always check those numbers out. So I'm doing the right thing with that Workhorse put to close on the 23rd for it to lose a quarter, 25 cents by the 23rd. Hopefully it'll lose half of that tomorrow. As long as it's losing, I'll be in the money. As long as it's losing, I'll be in the money. So y'all look out for me tomorrow, right? Look out for me tomorrow. And then of course with me and what I have in my portfolio, I just, that was that. What was it? $86 total. It was $86 or something like that. Yeah, $86. Now that's not a lot for me. Or even if it was one at $43, I would probably, even if I'm losing tomorrow and Workhorse is in the positive, I would probably keep it until Wednesday anyway. Because I would only, I know I'm not going to lose the whole $86, I don't think, but give it until Wednesday, because as we see, reading the statistics, for the most part, Workhorse has been losing. Am I right, Angie? Angie, you say you have a call for Workhorse that closes on 7:30. Maybe you should have had a put. You should have had a put. You should have had a put. I don't know. Okay, so that's Workhorse. And then I'm over my hour, y'all. I'm over my hour. I always promise not to keep y'all longer, too long, or over an hour, even if this thing is good, and even if I don't get a chance to finish everything I wanted to finish. I don't want to keep y'all too long. I know you're busy, but I know you want to see this, and I know some people will be going. Those who are overseas are 3 hours behind. We'll be watching the recording later on. And once again, now that we can get on live, I don't know if you all are getting the bell. If you're getting the bell, Justin, not Justin, Deborah, if you're getting the bell, Angie, if you're getting the bell, Charles, let me know, because then in the daytime, if I record something, yeah, you should have had a put on that Workhorse. I'll record as I see things. I'll record as I see things tomorrow. I have a 9 o'clock meeting tomorrow morning, but I guess I won't be paying too much attention to them in the meeting, because after at 9:30, if we're not finished, I'm in the market. I'm in the market. All right, you are getting the bell. Very good, very good, very good. Everybody getting the bell. So we are getting there. We are getting there. We are getting there. We are getting there. We're getting there. All right, and then of course, I think we're good, CJ, with the number of times you can buy the same stock on the same trading day and all that stuff. Don't forget, it depends on what time you bought the stock, not when this market opens tomorrow. If you bought it at 11 o'clock today, your 24 hours of having it ends at 11 o'clock tomorrow, not at 9:30 when the market opens tomorrow morning. All right, so we're good with that, because someone else mentioned that today besides CJ. I think that's all that I have. I had a lot of stuff in there, but I don't want to keep y'all forever. There's a penny stock. There's a penny stock here, which you can trade with. Y'all look it up. I'm done, but I'm done. But look it up. It's called SOS Limited. SOS Limited. The ticker is SOS. It's only $2.41 a share. They do not pay dividends, and you can trade with that. You can trade with that. But that would be a good one to do a put on. To do a put on. All right, that would be a good one to do a put on, and then but it's going to tell you, if you try to do that, nobody's doing puts with that one. Nobody's doing calls or puts with that one. Nobody's doing calls or puts with that one. Well, people are doing puts. Yeah, people are doing puts. If you change it over to puts, you will see, for it to go from $2.41 to $2, it will cost you only $3. It will cost you only $3. All right, you for $30, right? You could buy 10 of those. You could buy 10 of those. It's just, but let's look at the delta and the theta. The delta is minus 0.12, CJ, and the theta is minus 0.1. So that SOS, to buy 10 of those, saying that it will drop to $2 by this Friday, would be a good thing. So let me see. I'm going to change the date. Let's go to August the 20th. It's still good. It's still good. If I go to August the 20th on SOS, they say that it'll drop from where it is now to $2. To $2. It'll only cost me $14. It will cost me $14. So I can still get 5 of those for $70 and make a killing if that happens. Make a killing if that happens, right? If it drops to $2. Don't forget, not only do you want it to drop, but as it's dropping, you're making money along the way. It's just that you're really in the money once it gets to $2, once to get to where you're bet and beyond or lower, you're really making big money then. You're really making big money then. All right. So should I buy that one? Should I buy that one? $70 for 5 of them, $14 a share. The Theater and the Delta is horrible, saying that it's bad. So I think I'm going to try that one out. I'll try that one out. It ain't going to hurt me none. I got $8,000 in my buying power. So that's SOS. I have a whole lot more I can go over, but we're going to save some of this for later on. I'm good with tonight. You all, I hope that all of us have a wonderful, wonderful day on the market tomorrow. I don't know if William Taylor is still there. I know he was earlier. I hope everyone is finding us. I hope you're getting the bell, and I hope that we can be more interactive. Just share us. Tell us what you have. Some of the stocks that you all have that maybe I don't have, and I have a whole lot of them, y'all. But some of the stocks that you all have that we don't have, tell us about them. Sensonomics, SENS. I had a few of those, right? I think I sold them. Sensonomic. Yeah, I sold them on May the 27th, 2021 because it was doing bad. So, but yeah, because it's $3.04 a share. It's $3.04 a share. You can trade with them. They do pay dividends. If you want to trade with them, I promise this is the last one. To close it on August the 20th. If you want to say that it's going from $3.04 to $3.50, it'll cost you $18 for one. But if you want to do a put for August the 20th, which is more apt to happen, that it's going to go from $3.04 to $3. I'm going to get one of those. It will cost you $38. So $38. Well, 40. It rounded it off to $40. So let's buy 2 of those for $80. 2 of those for $80. Hopefully, all this stuff processes tomorrow morning for me, because we know when the market opens, just really starts moving. Okay, so I'm done. I promise you all, I am done. I hope all is well with everybody. Have a great market day on tomorrow. I will be on if something happens, only if something happened that amazing that that you all should know about. William, hope you're getting the bell. Hope all is well with all of you and your families. God bless each and every one of you. If all hearts, minds are cleared, peace.